Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Z James, and this is Z32 Workshop. And this is an update to the last video I just did on these, which are the AAE exhaust manifolds that I bought. And my issue or question I had with this guy, with this bolt being different, bolt hole location. What I'm going to show you, and this is going to be a pretty quick video here, hopefully. After some internet sleuthing, I figured out what was going on. I tried getting a hold of the creator of these. He hasn't responded. That's fine. This stuff was made 20 years ago. Obviously, with this bolt hole location, I was like, is there an adapter missing? So let's get you over here. As you can see on this head here, what's going on, right? So you can look at this, you can mirror over and imagine this. So if you put this exhaust manifold on, it hits every one of these except, obviously, this guy, right? It's off by quite a bit. You'd have to remove the stud to get this to fit. And then obviously where it is, there's no bolt hole location here. Well, after figuring out what was going on with this bolt hole location, and why this was so far off offset, is the creator of these did that where you would remove this stud, you would TIG weld onto the aluminum head, a plate or a boss, just a little bit here to stand off, not very much, and move this an inch over. What you would do is you would remove this, use this as the template to mark your spot. You would basically drill and tap a hole here through the head. And then once you do that, basically this marries to this head because that's the only thing you'd use it for. Now, the question is, why would you do that? Well, let's see if I can get you a light in here. Hopefully you can see this halfway decently. Well, where the stud would be at to begin with, let's see if I can get a better light. Come on, light. Basically, inside here, where the bolt, normal bolt location would go through, he opened this up. This chamber is a lot larger in here. He did that for airflow. Because he was trying to get this to flow a lot better, because that is really restrictive there. And that's what he did. The internet sleuthing, I had to find a post from dang near 20 years ago, him talking about that, because I was like, what's going on these? And then these should flow very, very well. That being said, for me and these manifolds, I will probably sell them. They're probably going to be listed on eBay here real shortly. If they already are, I'll offer them back up. I really just don't need them. I don't want to, basically I don't want to do the work. Because I don't have the welding skills, and I don't want to take these someplace for someone to do it for me, because that's rather tedious, and I'd rather have a bolt-on solution, which was the issue these guys had back in the day. Once again, not complaining about the quality of the product or the flow or anything like that. It's just ease of use for this situation, where you'd want to TIG weld onto a different spot to get a better air chamber. The gentleman I did buy these from, he never did anything with them. You know, he used them for flow testing and all the other stuff, so this is kind of the first time these have probably actually been met up or at least tried to be put on a head before. And I'm happy I have the spare one here I could just pull off as an example on where this would be at. Also, when you really look at the weight compared to the last video, you can see where this is solid. And once you realize he opens this chamber up, because it's rather large in here, guys. Let's see if you can see that in there. Don't mind the cobwebs that are being shown. But to put that bolt hole location right there would be in the chamber where he's got for better flow for studs. So, yeah, that's kind of going to be it for this video. Like I said, a small update video on my very rare, kind of bespoke exhaust manifolds, which are going to be good for someone else's home, I think. I'm happy I've had some time with them to take a look at them and see what they were, because I did not know. I mean, I knew they existed because I saw the post, and that's about it. I'm like I said, I'm really cool to have spend time with these things, but they need to go to a home that will actually use them. My stuff's gonna be more of a bolt-on application. I'm not going for extreme horsepower. I'm going for an autocross car that's gonna spool up turbos very fast. I mean, you're chasing horsepower, you'll never have enough, type of thing. You just gotta have fun, and that's what my car's for. So yeah, that's it. If you guys have any questions about these, please hit me up about them. I'll show these very well as I can. These, like I said, these are really quality in my opinion, done very, very well. Just the application, because of this right here, is where the problem comes into, where you need to weld on a boss, slight little plate at best, and then drill and tap a hole to put a stud in. Probably a shorty deep stud, because I don't know how many threads you'd want to go in, because I don't know how thick the material in the head is in that location. Because you really can't emboss it too much, because, well, no, you get a standoff. Never mind. You can see it. That's where it's at. So we got that plane. So if you have it where you gotta put a standoff or a boss for a standoff there to drill and tap it, you'd be good. Yeah, I think that should do it for this video, guys. Like I said, very quick update. Wanted to show you what's going on. Getting garage cleaned up for spring activities here between various 300ZX, Dodge Stealth, PT Cruiser, Dodge Dakota, Dodge Durango. I don't think I need to do any work on my wife's van, hopefully. But, you know, I like to call myself a fleet manager at this moment. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. Bye. Oh, please like and subscribe.